I knew that being honest and completely transparent was what I wanted to be known for. I don't want to be an unreachable saying. I want people to know that it's not just you, and that they're not alone. Selena volunteered to end the long-running rumored feud between her and Francia. When Francia celebrated her 32nd birthday, Selena is said to have put a stop to the rumors about their animosity. The claims began when Francia and Selena appeared distant soon after the kidney donation, but that's history. Numerous events have transpired since then, but Selena is said to have put an end to the allegations. How are things going with you and Selena? I know you unfollowed her, but you still don't follow her. Is the reported conflict between you and Selena now over? Let's talk to Realty about Frontier's new response to Selena resolving the feud. Sundeo, do you two still converse? The weather is so lovely right now. E.T., there doesn't seem to be any drama between Selena Gomez and actress Francia Reza, who gave Selena a kidney in 2017, according to a recent Instagram post by Canada. Selena Gomez recently shared a throwback photo of herself and Francia on Instagram while they were both wearing white and drinking wine. She captioned the photo, "Happiest of birthdays to this special human being. No matter where life takes us, I love you, Francia." After the Only Murders in the Building star shared a birthday tribute for her friend. Riza just want to know you guys. Selena, in her original post, had included 3 pictures of her and Francia. However, the post was later edited, and now the post only includes 1 picture. Some fans think that it has to do a lot with Selena trying to put an end to the narrative that Francia has allegedly been pushing for a while now. Ages don't come at me. But as of this post being up for 45 minutes, Francia hadn't liked it or commented, which, just maybe we can chalk up to her not seeing it yet. I do think Selena Gomez 1000% posted this on purpose. In case you forgot, everyone thought that Selena and Francia have been feuding recently because Fran has spoken negatively about Selena Gomez in the press. So I feel like this is Selena's way of trying to clear up that narrative, even though I kind of feel like that should be on Francia. But that's besides the point. But there's more. So as you know, Francia never responded to the post. Yup. She never did this as fans. Thinking about what's really going on, however, most fans have their own reasons, but most of them are not convinced that the feuds really ended. One fan posted on a popular Reddit thread and said, "Even before the post, I've been hearing and seeing more of Francia than Selena. I don't think the birthday post was sincere, and I don't think they made up regardless of what they both say. I think Francia is taking the high road right now, because she seems poised for more exposure and success career-wise. And Selena stans could very much jeopardize that. Also, I think Selena fans noticed Francia's career is on a massive uptick, and coupling that with the bad press she got for her callous treatment of Francia in the past, she realized she needs Francia's forgiveness and goodwill to form more positive press with people who aren't her fans." But do you guys know why fans are thinking this way despite the positive post from Selena? That's because Francia, in her recent interaction with TMZ, has reacted to Selena's post, and her reaction is going to shock you all. But we'll get to that later. Let's first get into the details of why this feud is such a huge deal. The reason there was a disagreement over Selena and Francia's kidney donation is that their accounts of what happened were dissimilar. Francia has allegedly painted a picture of being somewhat coerced into the donation, but Selena's account completely contradicts this, and she says Francia volunteered, and she'll always be grateful for what Francia did. Rahisa explained in an interview with Yahoo magazine that it was all too sudden, and that Francia wasn't prepared for it as her roommate because she wanted to support Selena, but really had no idea what she was getting into. When Selena told Francia about the whole situation, she felt a lot of pressure seeing her roommate in pain and helpless like that. And then she said, "I'll get tested one day." Francia said that it was a conversation about how Selena's day had gone when all of a sudden Selena fell to the ground, and the conversation ended with Selena asking for a kidney. However, the surgery took place and Des was informed of what had happened. In a conversation with her father, radio personality Al Kukai, for the Univision program, Francia revealed a lot. Premier Impacto last November, while Francia Regissa reasoned that she and Selena are simply at a different phase in their lives. Francia's father attributed their distance to other things. First, Francia's father blamed glamour, money, and fame. Then Francia had a small difference. When Selena was drinking, it's not just that HuffPost has recently translated the whole interview and alleged that Francia's father said during the interview Francia told her that she didn't give her the kidney for her to drink to damage it anyway. In a 2018 Elle interview, Selena seemingly replied to the concerns about her drinking and said, "Someone sees me having a glass of wine, I could give two shits. I'm not trying to hide." During the interview, Selena clearly said that she isn't hiding from anyone, and that drinking is a choice. She, being in her 20s, feels like this is the time to explore, while no one really knew if by this time Francia or Selena were still talking or not. Their relationship took a big hit. When Selena named her kidney, Fred Armisen fans were upset and furious at Selena for not even mentioning Francia, who was the reason she acquired the kidney in the first place, and started criticizing her for her decision to name her kidney Fred. The criticism against Selena was pretty severe. One user compared her naming her kidney to coercing a close friend into giving it to me, and then cutting her off when she voiced legitimate concerns about my lavish celebration. Another fan said, "What did Fred Armisen do to help your kidney transplant? Why just completely ignore the person who actually saved your life, your best friend?" But Selena insisted that her decision to name her kidney Fred Armisen wasn't made at random, but rather as a means of coping. There was more drama to come because shortly after this, Selena did an interview with Rolling Stone. During the interview, Selena said, "I never fit in with a cool group of girls who were celebrities. My only friend in the industry really is Taylor Swift. I realized I just didn't like who I was because I didn't like who I was. I got a kidney transplant a couple of years ago, and as a way of coping, I thought I would name it. That's weird, I know. But I did, and I named it after when Selena claimed I never fit in with the poor group of girls that were celebrities. My only friend in the industry is really." Francia openly reacted to this, taking a moment to backtrack. Social media users also noted that Taylor Francia was no longer following Selena, but Selena was still following her. However, it wasn't just Francia who responded to Taylor's curious statement before she erased it. As a result of Francia's response, Selena supposedly came under a lot of criticism, and she eventually responded. Selena Gomez appears to have addressed the criticism of failing to acknowledge Francia Reyes, said in a comment that Taylor Swift was the only true friend she had in the business. An insider source told Radar Online. The reality is that Selena had grown weary of constantly feeling as though she was doing something to Francia because she had donated a kidney to her. It's not like everything between Selena and Francia has been subtle, because just a few months ago, Francia is said to have publicly dissed Selena. Here's what TMZ and Sia Francia had to say about this. Selena did not steal the kidney from her. In a way, Francia saved Selena's life without a doubt. And by the way, Selena acknowledged that repeatedly and profusely for a long time. However, something happened in an interview that clearly irritated Francia, because I'm in a major disagreement with you. Wait. Reza no longer wants to bring up Selena Gomez. Francia was reportedly throwing shade at Selena Gomez, according to TMZ, when paparazzi stopped her while she was walking her dog and asked her a few questions about Selena. However, Francia avoided all of the Selena-related inquiries. "How are things going with you and Selena?" I know you followed her, but you don't follow her right now. So how are things between you two? Thank you, everyone. It's a good day, isn't it? Do you and Selena ever talk? Would you follow her back given the current situation? Will you follow her back eventually? Thank you for talking to someone about organ donation once more, if I can find the person you did. In March 2023, Selena was featured in Apple TV Plus's Dear docuseries and remarked, "I'll never ever ever they're more in debt to a person than Francia." This was just a month before Francia allegedly made fun of Selena. After everything that had transpired, the thought of someone not even questioning their decision to be a donor was incredibly overwhelming. Selena didn't react to the situation or come back at Francia for her alleged shade, but Francia mentioned Selena yet again. He caught out by paparazzi, and she says that she's been receiving a massive amount of bullying. Since she spoke out against Selena Gomez, she said things have gotten so bad that it's starting to affect her mental health, and she doesn't understand it. Because Selena Gomez has so clearly spoken out against online bullying several times, which is true. So Francia said she doesn't understand why people continue to react that way towards her and other people. I'm assuming that by other people she met Hailey Bieber and maybe Kylie Jenner. Either way, I obviously sympathize with Francia. When it comes to online bullying, no one deserves some of the sick comments that she was getting. However, I do think she was trying to do something when she talked to the paparazzi last week. And I think whatever plan she had absolutely horribly backfired anyway. Fans had noticed the alleged shape. One fan tweeted, "They partied together, don't act blind you haven't seen or known." Because Francia shaded Selena for no apparent reason after everything else. Selena received a lot of backlash. Sal received even more backlash when she called pap on herself again in a tweet from a supporter. It's insane that Francia unfollowed Sal and shaded Selena during her documentary while refusing to respond to Sal's post. But let's move on to the part where your minds will be blown. I have an update on Selena Gomez and Francia Regisa for you guys, because the little miss loves to chat to the media, despite the fact that Francia hasn't responded to Selena's post yet. Frontier is also Risa was recently cut out, and of course you know they asked her about her reaction to Selena Gomez's birthday pose, and Francia just kind of laughed it off, and then said this: "So many great birthday messages, okay. I really appreciate everyone." Then when the photographer doubled down and asked straight up if her and Selena have ever had beef, or if they're good, just kind of asking how they're doing, here's what Valencia said: "There's no these days, okay." So was there any before? There was never any beef at all. Look, in my opinion, Francia's aloofness still to me feels like things were amazed at the fact that Francia didn't respond to Selena's post, but answered TMZ. One fan said of course she had to call the paparazzi. She want any attention she can get, then wants to act like she doesn't. She could have just commented thank you. So what do you think about this? Do you really think the feud is over? Or is it just Selena trying to put things behind, but Francia not agreeing to it? Do let us know in the comment section below what you feel about this. Also, don't forget to watch our upcoming video about the hottest pop culture tea of the town. It's uncensored and exclusive, so stay tuned.